Hello, this is Dan, and I was just gonna go over a couple things for new players starting up on old RuneScape, well, the 2007 version of RuneScape. It's kind of nice since there isn't all the excess crap like the evolution of combat and stuff. I guess it's kind of a personal choice if you do like it or not, but uh, anyway, this is just intended to give kind of a nice starting up guide to people that are just going on. Uh, Really, what I'd recommend is after you get out of training, try and get something of armor or weapons. Go to. Well, here's the nice thing is if you can get some money by either woodcutting or mining or doing whatever you do, get some money. There's always the stronghold that if you go down, like if you go down here and you keep going over to Barbarian Village down there, you can try and run through the stronghold. And it's actually really easy, at least the first level is, because you can get like 2K the first level, and then it goes down another level, and basically you just have to survive while running through. So it's not too tough, but you can get some money doing that to start you off. And then there's a link that I wanted to show here. It's really helpful actually because not a lot of people really seem to know about it, but you can also do this really easily for flipping items. So you can buy it at a shop, like a RuneScape shop. So you can go to like a scimitar shop and buy Miss Skimmy, and they're like probably I think 1.5K or something like that at a shop, and you can turn around and flip it for like 4 or 5K, or whatever you want to sell it at. But it's really nice in that case because it doesn't seem like people really know about it, or they just feel like, hey, I don't want to run, so let's just go and purchase it. But anyway, yeah. So here's a link that I wanted to show. It's uh, it's right here, RuneScape wiki, and I'll see if I can't. Well, basically, if I scroll down here, since my thing's narrowed, I'll scroll down a little bit. Then it has all the different types of shops in here. So it's really handy for if you're planning on going and buying something, like instead of going and spending like 5 or 10K on a black plate body, you can go and hey, look at that, a plate body shop. Let's go in there, and once it loads up, it should show a list of plate body shops here, which we know Horvix is in Varrock, so it's just a little bit to the right of the center of Varrock. But the nice and convenient thing is, guess what? You're looking to buy a black plate body? Well, there it is. Instead of paying 10K, you can pay significantly less. But then that list that's on there, you can find just about any shop that contains at least lower level stuff. Once you get into higher level, and it's a little more difficult. Then you actually have to do marketing. But once you're lower level, it's really helpful. So you don't have to pay out the butt just to get simple stuff. But yeah, there's the link again for it. And then there's also another thing that I'll show the link for this too. It's on Zybez. It's a price, and you can basically look up any RuneScape item, and it'll tell you the price. So let's say I wanted to look up, let's just say Rune Scimitar. It's kind of nice because now look at that. It's like, oh hey, recent trading price 28K, and it's also rising. Well, I don't really care if it's rising or not, but it's nice to see what the current trade price is. So, if you're new to the game and you don't really know what some of the items are, you can kind of see what a general guideline of what you're looking for is. And they also have like you can post too if you're trying to sell or buy stuff. But it's like, oh hey, I want to buy well, let's just say I want to buy some lobster, whatever. Oh, it's about 232 GP each. So, pretty simple to use that. But we'll go back on here. But I just wanted to mostly show those. And then, yeah, another really easy way is like I was talking about before to get money. You can just do some of that flipping stuff where you buy stuff at a market, one of the shops around RuneScape, and then you just go into World 2 or World 1 or really populated world, and you just turn around and sell them for 3 or 4K or something above that. Gets you some really quick money as long as people are willing to buy 'em. But uh, yeah, it's a it's a really easy thing to do. You don't really have to have much experience for it or anything. But yeah, that's basically one of my major key points that I wanted to touch on. And let's see, anything else here? Uh, yeah, basically, I mean, just trying to get something that you're good at. Like I had started with mining. You can do. I started with mining and I got. Let's see, I got to 15 or so or 20 at Falador in the caves there, and then I got to started coming back over here. Like if you go south of this bank, you can go down here, and you keep going south for a little bit. There'll be an iron mining spot, which is very convenient because it's right next to this bank, and you can get really easy cash doing that. You can sell them in a trade world for about 100 each, which when you're selling a lot of them adds up quickly. In terms of monster fighting, I would say once you get some decent equipment, I don't know why I keep losing connection here, but once you get some decent equipment, I would say start off maybe doing either chickens or cows. Chickens, you can sell feathers. They normally sell for like 10 each, and you get 5 to 15 per chicken. And cows, you could sell the cowhide, which is all right, and it's like 250 each or something, depending. But yeah, that's what I'd say starting off or attacking. Um, After that, I don't know. I went to minnows or minotaurs, which are in the stronghold over by Barbarian Village, and they drop out like iron arrows and copper and tin ore, just random stuff. But bronze spears, they're worth about 3K, and I got one because I just sold one to some guy a little bit earlier. But you can get bulk on those and try and sell them places. I got like 15 in my bank. But yeah, and then after that, like one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm gonna go and do Chaos Druids. It's a Taverly dungeon. Probably butchered that, but if you go down there, they drop Raynar, like Grimmy Raynars, and a whole bunch of different herbs that you can sell probably for around 5K each. So they build up fast, and you can also get law runes, which are about 300 each. They drop like 2 to 4 of those every drop. I mean, it's those are gonna be really good. They're only level 13, but they use magic attacks. They use a combination, I think, magic and mainly. But yeah, I'd recommend doing those too. But it's just some tips for once you're getting started up. I'll probably get another video done here pretty soon about well, getting into the mid level since I'll just be tracking where I'm going since I'm only level 30. But hopefully people that watch this found this helpful. And if there's any questions, feel free to comment on the bottom. Thank you for watching.